past, present, and future women's hockey meet right here, the inaugural puck drop. Blair Turnbull, Alex Carpenter, face-off. That'll be New York that gets first possession to kick things off here in Toronto. And so many of these players are in and around this area, so a homecoming as well for many of them. Action right behind the net of Campbell to get things going early on. Jamie Bourbonnais keeps it out of the New York zone. Looking to come in fast, Peyton Levis. Now Renata fast, taking it over. Looks for Captain Turnbull, gets it to her. Larocque, these two know each other very well, these Canadian defensive partners. Now Sarah Nurse, working it in on the near side. Dumping it down, Abby Rock though. Stopping that for New York. Rock again. Weaving through traffic. Trying to work past Monroe. Loose puck now near wall. Back behind the net. The speed is on early here. Kept in by Zafudo. Zafudo can't quite get her stick on it. Now to Taylor Baker. Toronto's own.
It's going to be interesting to see the puck management in the early go here. The nerves, I mean, playing on this ice for the first time, Daniela, I think it's just got to be so exciting, and just to manage that emotion.
Getting used to your new team, new pro team at that as well. Jill Saulnier, no stranger to that. Big shot, and that stopped solid by Kristen Campbell.
Ella Shelton is just magic in jumping into those spots. A stalwart on Canada's national team. Some good pressure off the wall, and that's what creates the turnover. Jumping into the spot at the right time.
Laurent able to maneuver the puck after that draw near Campbell. Renata fast. Carries it over. No, not quite, but there it is into the neutral zone. Shelton gets her stick on it, just talking about the 4th overall draft pick. Defenders were superstars of the draft in the PWHL. Then teeing up Bourbonnais, looking for some space. Vespa can't quite get her stick on it.
Both teams will want to dictate pace. Howie Draper talked about it, making sure that they're first on the puck. They want to make sure they're not chasing the game, and they're hounds on it.
Now Leslie getting in a good shove there. There will be plenty of physical play expected in this game. Toronto was preparing for it in practice yesterday. Willoughby checks it down behind the goal line. Toronto goes off for a line change. Shelton looks for room. Blair Turnbull, captain for Toronto. Blair Turnbull open scoring for the PWHL in the preseason.
Yeah, not too bad having a hat trick, huh?
Yeah, first 3 goals at that, I should say. And now back behind the net, bit of a stalemate. LaBelle's getting her stick on it for New York, getting some help from Baker. The referees will just let it go. See how this play develops along the end boards. Toronto comes out. Knowles can't keep her skate on it. The other way, Kogan now. Samantha Kogan playing on the top line with Turnbull and Nurse.
Yeah, and Turnbull and Nurse, you know that they've got chemistry, having played in the national team, but Kogan as well, an Ottawa native. She's got a pretty good pedigree to herself as well.
Oh, here's a chance for New York, up high, that one. Campbell's rebound just a little too close in. Hobson fires now from the point, right in front of the net, New York, getting their sticks on it. Eldridge was in there too, Barrie, Ontario product. Turnbull looking to turn it around and get it out of the zone. Toronto can't get control. Here's a big shot from Shelton. No, that Levis. Said Zafudo will play it. Fast to Turnbull now. Turning on that pressure, dumping it down. Fresh legs on the ice for Toronto in the New York zone. Zafudo trying to find Rock this time, far side. Baker can't send it down. That's a long shot. Monroe. Jessie Comfer getting that physical play down deep. Now Natalie Spooner digging out. She's looking for Comfer again, right in front of the net. Oh, can't keep her stick on it. Abby Rock will turn it over. Here's a big chance for New York. Getting in close, driving the action 2 down low. Trying to work the play. That was Elizabeth Giguere. Now Shelton. Tries to find Rock through traffic. This is the turn away up high. Flanagan was on the defense there. Maggie Connors hoping to get her stick on it for Toronto. Back in front, New York. Scrambling in front of the net. Big save by Campbell. It bounced up and right into her glove. New York wins that one. Ella Shelton left to fire it from the point. Keeps it in again. Over to Bourbonnais. Working through traffic. Weaving through. Puck loose. Skims by. Again, New York with plenty of chances, or at least trying to tee one up. Bourbonnais battling for it now. Brittany Howard. She's got room on the outside. Looks to get by. Keeps it on her stick. Oh, and the pass is just wide. The crowd is living and breathing by every single moment. Back behind the net now with Schroeder. New York will just shrug that one off instead. Callie Flanagan looking to tee it up with LaRock.
You saw that earlier chance by Brittany Howard. I mean, that's an immense skill, and she's got a lethal shot. I think she's got to take it.
Samantha Kogan hoping to carry it through, but New York doing enough to disrupt the play. And caught up from behind. They'll go again. Claire Thompson for, nope.
A lot of perimeter movement there by Toronto. They're going to have to find a way to get to the middle of the ice against this New York D, who've really been relentless and close quickly.
Not allowing those paths. Here's a big chance up along the near side. Monroe responding for Toronto back behind the goal line. Savannah Norcross in the mix for New York. Kayla Vespa looks for room in front. Rock is right there. A big shot off the pad. Vespa there. LaBelle looking to tip it in front.
And that whole sequence starts off with a heavy, heavy forecheck. You can see 2-3 players below the goal line just disrupting and creating those turnovers.
Olivia Knowles now. Big stretch pass to Leslie. Can't control it there for Toronto. Looking for that feed through. Could have made something happen with Willoughby. And Toronto Willoughby giving chase. Again, Toronto able to keep it in the neutral zone now. Comfer coming for it. Schroeder plays quick. Baker looks to defend. Along the wall, using all the ice space. Fast out there. Bounces it back. LaRock will meet the puck. Far side.
Oh, that's LaRock on Carpenter. You know, internationally, how hard they play against one another, and nothing's going to be different in this league.
Yeah, Spooner tried to dish it out, couldn't quite. Now Fast settling it back. Maggie Connors, pride of Newfoundland out here. First day playing pro. Puck back on her stick. Flanagan can't control that. The speed very quick in this opening period. Now Jamie Bourbonnais setting up her team. And for all kinds of room, Johanna Fahlman from Sweden out on the ice as well for New York. New York D continues. Relentless pace. Blair Turnbull out there with Brittany Howard. Turnbull takes it away.
Blair Turnbull's one of those athletes. She's got good north-south speed, but she is relentless on pucks for the national team. She's a PKer, and she's been elevated to the top line at different times. And on this team, she will certainly be expected to score goals.
Jill Saulnier will meet the puck in the Toronto zone. Back and forth has been steady here. Early on, Sarah Nurse. That contact won't draw a penalty, will play on. So Way O'Rard as well on the ice now for New York. So here's a big chance. Nurse teeing it up. Looks for Kogan. Saved by Schroeder. The sly one at that, batted away. Jill Saulnier will help out in the slot that time.
Another dead angle shot there, just trying to create a rebound opportunity for Toronto.
Leslie this time, and that just high. Bounces off Lorianne Rougeau. Now Leslie Rebecca Leslie driving in close. Could have been a tip in, but it was a difficult angle as well for Rougeau.
This is a tired team. New York just been hemmed in. Toronto want to stay on, not go for a wholesale change and give up that pressure.
Downey Landry looking to dump it in. Gets that job done. Olivia Knowles battling for it. Now Callie Flanagan. Spooner getting in with Shelton.
Keep your eye on Callie Flanagan, number 6 for Toronto. She's been part of the U.S. national team program, an Olympic gold medalist. She can really move on the blue line.
Right in front of the net now. Vespa tees it up. That one stopped by Natalie Spooner. Race is on for Maggie Connors. She gets by Spooner. Shoots, saved by Schroeder. What an effort for Toronto on that play. Signed free agent Alex Carpenter, and she'll take the draw on New York. Wins at Shelton with her stick on that, and she gets it! Ella Shelton scores! History is hers!
The pride of Ingersoll, Ontario, and this is going to be off of the face-off win, and you can see the net front presence there that screens, but it's Ella Shelton who's going to take that shot, gets the head up, just trying to throw it to the net, recognizing that Alex Carpenter is also in front, and she gets the very first. Daniela, a moment in history. What a moment for Ella Shelton.
First pick for New York in the draft, 4th overall, proving her worth quickly. Abby LaRocque looking to double things up early on, blocked by Monroe. Under the body this time. Flanagan.
That was a really nice play by Monroe, because Abby Rock is a gifted passer. She can thread the needle. We saw it with Jaguar. She looks to distribute. There's no question about it. But in low spaces along the wall, below the goal line, she's one of the best in the world.
And the building a little quiet on that one, of course, because it's not the home team. This is hockey pride here in Toronto.
I think it was a little unexpected as well, because it got thrown towards the net, and one that Campbell may want back, but at the end of the day, Ingersoll, Ontario is pretty proud of Ella Shelton.
Emma Malte now driving in front. Fast was there. Bodies connect in the slot. Now the puck loose. Skimming towards Campbell. She'll play it off her stick, but almost swarmed by the New York team. Brittany Howard passes back to Fast. To work these outside lanes, hoping to tip it into Miller.
I was just off the mark there. Miller was open. She had sprung, so they did a little 2-on-1 through the neutral zone. Some good speed by Renata Fast. That's her signature.
Jill Saulnier will opt to dump it instead. Rebecca Leslie taking it through the neutral zone for Toronto. And Alexandra LaBelle quick to get it. Speed of this New York team. Caitlin Willoughby. The back and forth continues. Olivia Zafudo trying to open up some room for Norcross, getting in close. Vespa there, Norcross calling for it in front of the net. Deep down, Norcross will go get it. Vespa. Battle of the tens. Vasco also other Bourbonnais with a long shot in front. Just behind. Deceptive from our viewpoint. Savannah Norcross again. Trying to get her stick on it behind the net, now far side. Players calling for it. Rebecca Leslie. New York takes it away. This time Alex Carpenter. Tries to look for the open lane, gets in close. Eldridge stopped. We'll have a slashing call against Toronto. Back to New York. Abby Rock. Teeing it up first against the wall. Shelton takes it from the point. Rock. All kinds of room. Trying to find it. Back to Shelton. And in front, that one up high. Campbell got a piece of it on the glass. New York again with the player advantage. The crowd getting hyped here in Mattamy. Back and forth, that one up high yet again. Peyton Levis. Looking to add another. Jade Downey Landry. Brooke Hobson from the point. Brings up Woods with a big shot. She scored 3 times. He has a hattie in the preseason against Toronto. Again, Hobson able to keep it in play for New York. Time winds down on this power play. Once again, special teams for Toronto, dipping and diving. Lorianne Rougeau working from the ice.
And down on the ice, and Lorianne Rougeau, an experienced veteran, and the crowd wants a call on that one.
Looks like they're getting a hooking call going.
And it's going to come as Lorianne Rougeau is along the wall, and she's working hard. She's down on the ice, and now, of course, Toronto is going to go to their first power play of the game in 3 seconds, given the fact that she gets hooked. But again, just a lot of work along the boards. There's been a lot of board play in this game right now, and I think it's always coming off of just not moving your feet, just kind of settle in with the emotion a little bit as Giguère goes to the box. Looking to create some offense on the back end, but the Rock after the face-off is going to get Connors out there.
Now it's 5-on-4 advantage Toronto. Things start to wind down here in the first period. First goal of the game. First goal of the PWHL belonging to Ella Shelton. That one at even strength. Now Turnbull takes the near side. To cut in through the middle, or for that pass to Connors, rims it around instead. Connors feeds it back to Fast along the line. Fast for some room. Nurse over to Connors along the wall, freed up this time, scooped back down.
Well, that's some good pressure, and it started on the entry, just Ella Shelton just steering to the outside. When you force that play along the wall, guess what? It's not set up, and that's when you can really pressure, and that's what New York did, and we're able to sail it down the ice.
Now Jessie Comfer putting on some speed, flying down the near side, now back behind the net. Spooner out there as well on the line.
Jessie Comfer playing for the American team, a 2022 Olympic silver medalist. She is a strong player. She's really hard on the puck. I wouldn't be surprised to see her net front on different power plays. And
Rock is quarterbacking Toronto's power play here. Hoping to connect with Hannah Miller. As Toronto's time begins to wind down. Callie Flanagan up for the shot. That one skims by. Another chance, working the outside, LaRock. Shot to Miller up high. Schroeder saves it, doesn't know where the puck goes. It's still in play. Now Howard is behind the net, up to Miller. Looking for Flanagan. Few seconds left, LaRock. Doing the work, carrying it back behind, in front. Comfer battling for it. Now Schroeder is down, puck still in play. It is whistled. Official says no goal. New York's head coach Howie Draper is a man who knows how to win. He tells me, Cheryl, that their X factor is not knowing what we're about. Teams just don't know what to expect.
Yeah, 667 victories with the University of Alberta Pandas. A man who has a ton of knowledge in the women's game, and he's the bench boss.
Now right in front, New York. Looking to clear out the puck, but chances for Toronto. Turnbull to Fast. Fast shoots through traffic. Kept in off the skate that time by Shelton.
I really like the motion up high. You saw 3 across, and that's exactly what you have to do. You have to stretch the zone to try and open up pockets where you can deliver gifts.
And now Nurse, she has room. She slides in. And it's stopped by Schroeder.
Well, speaking of gifts, I mean, you're going and making that stretch pass, and how about Nurse just getting in behind coverage? And you know, she's kind of that player that can drive play. She can drive pace on the outside in particular. It's a beautiful pass, a little front pass to Turnbull through the middle of the ice, who sees and recognizes, but it's all about that shield and that positioning of the body. Just watch right here, knowing exactly where your opponent is on you. She sees Bourbonnais and she says, I'm gonna take that ice. She's unable to convert because Schroeder's to task.
Natalie Spooner digging in, clears it out. She's half an addition to one of her line mates. Spooner again.
saw Spooner trying to bring that puck up high again, just trying to draw the coverage up high and then work that puck low. Spooner, who's gonna be setting up shot net front. She's got some fashion sense too, I'll tell you. That woman gets ready to come to play.
We'll get a chance to see it, hopefully, her entrance into Mattamy this morning. This is an afternoon game here in Toronto. Jocelyn LaRock, rather. Free and cleared. This time Jamie Bourbonnais will take it. Spooner with a little dish to Maggie Connors. Maggie Connors, Malte shoots, stopped again by Schroeder. Just denial by New York.
Emma Malte cannot believe it. And this all happens in a neutral zone when the puck is turned over. It's going to be Bourbonnais coming through the middle on her backhand. That's where it gets disrupted. Again, this play is by Connors. She actually takes a step towards the dot, draws the stick to her. And again, just look at her, 22 on the screen. Just draws outside, a little bit of a stall to pull outside of the middle and delivers that pass to Emma Malte. Emma Malte herself has scored some goals at Ohio State.
Shots on goal favoring New York, 11-8 here as we wind down the final minute of the first period. Campbell. Rowe feeding it out to Knowles. Howard again. He'll keep playing it down deep. Anna Miller. Now Jill Saulnier will do it on her own, it seems. Coming through, Downey Landry providing some support for New York.
Well, Jill Saulnier has been known for her speed and just sort of relentlessness. She provides a ton of energy.
Lorianne Rougeau to dig that out. Again, New York able to fly from their zone into this one. Carpenter out there in front. That one turned away, and again, make that two big stops by Campbell. Back to back. Peyton Levis now getting caught up on these bodies, or rather Rebecca Leslie. And there will be a penalty coming as we have 0.9 seconds left.
Just a little pause along the boards, and with that pause, she's able to deliver the puck to Jessie Eldridge, who cuts to the middle of the ice, drives everyone back. That's what you want to do with that little cut to the middle of the ice. You push everyone back, and then, of course, penalty is going to come here. You got to move your feet. You see the stick getting up underneath the hands on Leslie, and got to look to see where the official is on that one. When they're right there, they're going to make the call.
Yeah, and there goes the buzzer just as quickly. So when the second period comes back, it'll be a power play opportunity for Toronto, a chance to maybe get the equalizer.
Andy, I am with the woman of the hour. You just scored the first goal in PWHL history, Ella. I mean, I can't even imagine. You must be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I think the emotions are just surreal right now. This crowd and coming to play your first professional hockey game in 2024, it's quite the bang to start off the year.
I was talking to Coach Draper yesterday, and he said, I honestly don't know what the peak is for this team. The sky is the limit. You got to have a lot of optimism after a period like that.
We have a special group in there. We have a lot of fun together. We work hard, and we come determined to put our best foot forward and be a successful team this year.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Second period now underway and fast, coming in quick. Driving the action towards Schroeder in net for New York. Schroeder with 13 saves in that first period. And that penalty came so late in the first. Now again, Spooner dishing it. In front is Blair. So close. Now Nurse again, teeing it up. Spoons calling for it. Net front. Blair, Turnbull. The captain just settling it down. The composure needed there. This time Carpenter will chip it back. And again, the rule in the PWHL is if you score shorthanded, you free your player out of the penalty box.
It's like a game of Monopoly, right? Get out of jail free card.
So lots of incentive as well for New York. Now Nurse skimming through, driving the action, helped by Brittany Howard, not enough. And now Jill Saulnier has plenty of room. She could be helped out by Norcross in front, looks for the pass up high, saved not once but twice by Kristen Campbell.
Good look by Toronto, and it comes off some good movement of the puck. And listen, I thought that New York did a real good job swarming and pressuring the puck. Renata Fass along the wall here shields the puck, and this Natalie Spooner pushes it to the middle of the ice and cross feed, and you can see it just about getting to the net. But then, of course, an opportunity went the other way. You talk about the power kill, looking to get a shorty. The 2 chances, 1 for each team.
Now Jessie Comfer driving in close. Now Kayla Vespa will take it away for New York. 25 seconds left in this Toronto power play, their second of the game. Both teams been good on the kill so far. Callie Flanagan flying in near side, stopped by Bourbonnais. Bounce back, puck worked in the neutral zone. Comfer sends it down below the goal line. Dwindling seconds here with the player advantage. Shelton will send it away.
Some good pressure there, but corralling that puck, sometimes you want to hold on to it. Just have the patience to be able to set up. It's the hardest thing to do on a power play.
Speed again now at even strength. Still 1-0 for New York after first period goal by Ella Shelton. Toronto looking to bounce back. Caitlin Willoughby gets support from Vasco. In the slot is Samantha Kogan, waiting for it. Eldridge, free from the penalty box, back out now Taylor Baker. Toronto product getting to play at home for New York. What a treat here on this opening day. Samantha Kogan looking for a friendly teammate. Knowles can't get her stick on it as a race for it. As Chloe Aurard goes for it.
Well, Aurard playing for Team France as well as Baker playing for Hungary. So a couple of international players on the ice.
It was a bit scrummy there. Aurard just 24 years old but started playing Cheryl for France at 14. So plenty of international experience. Now Poulin LaBelle with a big shot through traffic. New York forced to gather themselves back behind the goal line, far side. Jill Saulnier hopping over. Flanagan sends it back. Nurse with plenty of room on the outside. She'll look for another redirection. Schroeder dives and makes the save again, now far side into the wall. Highlight reel play in this first game. Peyton Levis, she's got room in the Toronto zone. The rock just slides in. That's my puck. Nurse looks to get her stick on it. Stopped by Bourbonnais this time.
You're starting to see the physicality of the game, and these women are going to have the opportunity to train full time, all of them, just not your national team athletes, and that's only going to elevate the strength of the game. And of course, the hitting, well, not hitting, but the contact along the wall.
And this is the start of a big rivalry as Toronto will head to New York for their home opener. Love the back-to-back play. Now Blair Turnbull, captain for Toronto. She wore the C before at the University of Wisconsin. And there's 12 leaders who've worn the C's for their collegiate or national teams playing on the ice today. Spooner feeds it down, looks for Connors. Too deep, there's a shot. Schroeder pockets it neatly, distributes it out, but Connors finds it again in front. Brittany Howard on the one knee at that. They're not a fast, not giving up. Back Howard to Connors. Carpenter and Shelton out there though, along with Bourbonnais from New York. They're not gonna make it easy a little bit. Giguère playing the wall too. Back down Howard. Trying to slow the pace. Here's Toronto looking for that patience and composure. Miller's teed up. Howard, far side. Malte looks for some room and some help. Monroe, Flanagan in front. Big stop again. Bounces off the body of Corrine Schroeder. Even if she doesn't have an eye on it, she's got her body on it. Allie Monroe.
Saw New York with a lot of wall pressure, and oh, Bourbonnais just stands up Willoughby there. We just saw a triple drive led by Renata Fass as well. So a lot of pressure right now.
Saulnier to Rock. Rock weaves it easily by Vasco. Stopped by LaRock. Chases on yet again Samantha Kogan. Just looking to poke it free, can't quite. New York with control. Rock to Saulnier. Skims by.
That's a really nice by LaRock on the rock. As she's driving the net, a stand up at the blue line, and then again with a good stick net front.
Sarah Nurse to Leslie along the wall. Toronto team practicing yesterday in this building, trying to find those spots.
I kind of like that the officials have put their whistles away, allow these athletes to be on it.
Alexandra LaBelle to Saulnier now. And there's that physical play. Sarah Nurse will dish it out.
Loves it.
They found their groove from that first period. Natalie Spooner telling me yesterday, you know, the first few shifts might be a little wild because we don't know what to expect out there.
The fact that they're physically engaging is telling me we're getting right back to regular, comfortable play because these women play physical. They're hard, there's contact. Love to see it.
Marianne Rougeau keeps it in check for Toronto. Fresh legs out on the ice, but here comes Savannah Norcross. She'll use the boards to pass to herself. Drives the action in front. Ooh, that could have been a nifty feed to O'Rard.
I've been really impressed with Norcross. I saw it early in the first period. Haven't had a ton of opportunity to watch her play. Dynamic.
Here's the defensive play for Toronto into the glove of Schroeder.
So this is what it is now. Can't wait what it's going to be like at the end of the year.
Malte wins it. There's a big chance right off the drop, but that's stopped by Jessie Eldridge. Doesn't even notice she's done a natural block with her body. Malte again, hoping to feed it to Howard. Looking for all kinds of angles. Toronto coming out with a fury. And Eldridge this time for New York. Keeping the pace, Peyton Levis. Alex Carpenter as well out on the ice now for New York in white.
Nice stand up by Ella Shelton as well. Just recognizing that when you know that a player is isolated like Howard, you just stand up and take away their space.
Now in between the feet, here's Jessie Eldridge. She's stopped by Rebecca Leslie this time. Leslie just dipping and diving, looks to LaRock. And Rougeau. Some missed passes there, but LaRock able to regain composure, but the action now in the Toronto zone.
You can see there's no movement there, so Emma Malte has the puck, but she's got nowhere to put that puck, even to an area, because everyone is static. You have to find a way to be connected with some pace if you want to get out with speed.
Flanagan, far side. Taken now by the other number 6 on the ice, Brooke Thompson. From Saskatchewan, 2 players from Prince Albert playing against each other in this game. And now loose puck, open ice for Woods. Looks for that support. And redirect up high that time.
Well, would have been nice if we just talked about her and she'd scored there. Nice little stall to get that shot, just missed.
She's listening. Now Rock through the slot will scoop it away from Fast this time. Dig it out. Rougeau chips it back.
That's experience there by Rougeau, the savvy veteran. Recognized Saulnier, she's isolated. Step up, take her. She can't pop it to anyone.
And again, Rougeau bringing her experience. Along with Jill Saulnier, another veteran of the game. First ever Nova Scotian to play in a Women's World Championship. And then today, so many Nova Scotian connections on the ice. They open the door. Here's a chance for Connors. Talk about maritime grit. Now again, Rougeau, that's a big stop by Saulnier. Do whatever it takes. Cut up those chances. Still 1-0 for New York after a first period goal by Ella Shelton.
There's Maggie Connors as well. You talked about her, the East Coaster.
And again, that one, catches post, and Bryn Schroeder has some unnecessary contact there as she plays on. Connors again will opt for the dump and change. No whistle, even with the contact on Schroeder. Game plays on, just in close. Down on the slot, big block by Zafudo. And Malte's effort denied again. Our Anastasia Busis is standing by with Abby Rock.
Abby, it is fast and physical out there. How's that playing towards your game?
It plays right into my hand. I love everyone who's physical and
is very fun. Hey, what's the identity of this New York team? You're so important to the leadership.
I think a big piece of our identity is that we want to work hard and have fun. I think we all love each other so much. We're playing for each other and we just want to win because we have that heart of us, and it's a great team to be a part of.
It's easy to see. Thanks so much.
Back into play, and already a quick draw stopped by Green Schroeder. We'll see it again this time. Ella Shelton wins it for New York, but Nurse looked to chip it back. Levis, though, levitating that puck up high, far side. No Poulin Lebel for Toronto. Getting her stick out on the ice. Ramping up the chances here now in the Toronto zone. Haven't seen too much play in this area in the second period.
You see that exit from their zone. It's almost like that the weak side defender has to jump because everyone's on one side of the ice. It's how you're going to get out, or you got to use the middle.
Alex Carpenter putting on the speed. Now Renata Fast next to her longtime D partner, Rock.
I think she was looking at Leslie, who was flying across
yeah.
the blue line. She saw her.
Great vision on the ice, better than what we can see up here. And now, big chance in front. Elizabeth Giguère, exactly where she needed to be. Hobson shoots, and that one's stopped by Campbell.
Well, New York is going to get a chance here, and it's going to come off of a line change, getting in behind the defender, and it's going to be Emma Woods. And you can just see everyone's following the puck on the turnover, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, comes Emma Woods, who's no stranger to scoring goals herself, and then backdoor Giguère, who has got the gift of the silky mitts to finish, but unable to convert. Again, talking about Emma Woods, preseason hat trick in the final game versus Toronto. Also scored the overtime winner to keep the Six alive. Toronto Six, that is, of the PHF versus the Connecticut Whale.
Hobson now will carry it out. To find that room before Rock is teed up just in front of the net. Woods keeps it on the blue line. Now back to Rock. Looking to throw that gap in the score right in front. Woods loses it.
Well, that play comes off Abby Rock's work along the boards, and that's the tight spaces I was talking about. She just is wizard at manipulating small spaces.
And here comes Hannah Miller. She's got an opportunity. Little Rock with a shot. No, she'll savor it in front instead. Brittany Howard is flying in there. Emma Malte. As head coach Troy Ryan said, she's got this annoying kind of energy, but I don't want that to change. He wants that to stay.
You hate to play against Emma Malte, let me tell you.
Now's a chance teed up. That one, ooh, nearly sneaks by. Off the glove there. That was Chloe Arard.
Chloe Arard, get to know her if you're not familiar with her. She's outstanding.
Vasco looks for Kogan in front, but bodies on top of bodies, and that'll settle it. And New York is trying to keep the pressure out of their zone just as quickly. Turnbull looking to take it away. Hobson beats her to it. Far side, winning the puck. Using what they can, and Connors now digging off the wall, hoping for that feed to Leslie. Fast. Back to Comfer. Down the line to Leslie. Hobson, though, digging in for New York. Toronto, again, teeing up here, looking to get on the board. LaRock up high that time. Off the bodies in front.
That whole play started off with a high cycle, and when you're drawing up high, you gotta make sure it's on the stick, though, because the moment that puck hits the boards, you know that you're gonna come under extreme pressure. So those high cycles, I'm looking to see that, and then some low play after you've drawn everyone high.
And so Schroeder will be forced to freeze it as Zafudo and Comfer have some words behind the net. Emma Malte for Toronto, getting at it. Now deep, they're hungry for that equalizer and first franchise goal for Toronto it would be. Zafudo, though, digging in that New York grid. There's a big shot, another one, stopped again. How else can we put it? The savior, Green Schroeder.
Well, I mean, it's staying to task, right? And it's all about the opening areas of the ice and making sure you find, again, play on the boards. And if you play on the boards, that's where this stuff is going to happen, just trying to put it up the wall. Nice play by Malte. She carries it off the wall. She tries to drive the seam, but she dishes it to Hannah Miller. Watch right here. And then she gets to the net, trying to get in behind the coverage, gets a stick on it. Just not enough mustard on it to put it through Corinne Schroeder.
More mustard needed. Rougeau. Chances for Toronto, though.
I never had any mustard on my shot, I'll tell you that. No spice, no nothing.
You always keep it real, Cheryl. Rougeau now through traffic.
Well, I started in ringette, so
there you go.
I'm aging myself, but good skater.
And these are the best of the best that we are seeing. First PWHL game ever. Toronto and New York. Vasco in blue. Gets bumped out, so Jade Downey-Landry will feed it up to Jill Saulnier.
That's a nice steer by Spooner coming off the bench. It squeezes Saulnier. Listen, as a defender, you have to have back pressure to be able to stand up. Spooner provides it. And guess what? Now Toronto has the puck.
And again, Toronto has been putting on the pressure here. Turnbull flying in, though. Spooner shoots! Off the calf that time of a teammate. By the way, Corinne Schroeder with 21 saves so far. While the tally for Campbell is 16 shots on goal. Big stop there. Make that 17.
And you see the play open up, right, as there's more comfort in it, but some good chances coming off some good puck movement. It's all about stretching zones, and when you stretch play and you keep your feet moving, you can generate, and this is exactly what happens from her own end. Renata Fast takes one look and moves that puck up ice, and you see the awareness, not going 100 miles an hour, just recognize exactly where the spots are on the ice, and that's a real nice play by Samantha Kogan, not just to go in at 100 miles an hour, to slow it down. And all of a sudden, Natalie Spooner cutting through the middle ice and gets the shot off. If Spooner scores in this game, this place may absolutely erupt.
From Mississauga, Ontario, just down the road.
Certainly a fan favorite, along with Sarah Nurse.
We heard the crowd for those starting lineups, and they're dialed in right now in this back and forth. Again, Toronto sort of taking the lead in the second period, unable to get that puck on net just yet. Now coming up with speed is Leslie, looking for Connors. She shoots it. Some great defensive effort by Johanna Fellman. Great Team Sweden product.
And you're seeing the quick transitions that are happening now, right? Just not spending too much time with the puck. Look to move it right away, but guess what? You have to have an option, so you have to work off of the puck. I think it's the most important part of the game.
Shelton tries to carry it over herself, but Spooner stops her. And again, dishes that to Captain Turnbull. You always feel that murmur in the crowd when Turnbull gets her touch on it. In the offensive zone now, Spooner to Turnbull. Big poke check by Eldred to send it back the other way. Fast just closes out that lane.
Oh, that's Renata Fast. That's the chip. That's the edge that she plays with on the international stage. Love to see it here.
And now we've got Turnbull and Nurse. They can't connect. Instead, Bourbonnais will get in the way. Jamie Bourbonnais. And there's a big shot up. Just as quick by Howard. Rougeau rims it around. Howard again. For that pass, Malte driving in the action close.
That was a nice chance by Emma Malte, who's been all around it, but you know who's also been all around it? Renata Fast. And I'm telling you, if she can skate the game, I think she's arguably the best skater in the world, and it's all in transition. She recognized Eldridge. Keep in mind, they played together for Canada in 2022, won a gold medal together in Denmark, but no love lost here.
Emma Malte will take this draw for Toronto in the offensive zone, and Fast once again with her stick on the puck. Howard teed up in the slot. She calls for it, looks for the wraparound. Rebound collected by Howard. Back to Malte now. We got Rock and Thalman on it. Miller now. She's looking for room up high. Fast. Puck in the slot. Got to bounce the Rock up top and into the glove of Schroeder. We're in the final minute here of the second period. Score still stands from the opening frame. 1-0 for New York. Toronto carrying the pace here. New York will settle it. Connors now with some room. She gets by. That one again just skims off the pads.
I like that shot. She saw Leslie going to the net. She knew exactly where she was shooting that puck.
Flanagan.
Peggy Connors has been outstanding.
Now Leslie. Flanagan along the far wall. Physical battle here in these final seconds of the second period. A chance to get the equalizer. Toronto wants it. In this home opener, league opener for the Professional Women's Hockey League. That'll be Ella Shelton, the goal scorer for New York. That'll push the puck against the board and close out the second period. Still 1-0 New York in Toronto. Third period underway, great chances for New York, but big stops by Kristen Campbell, who was hardly tested in the second period. Alex Carpenter taking the draw there for New York. It'll go Toronto's way fast. Again, Toronto looking to get on the board here after that first period goal against by Ella Shelton.
And you see that face-off play as Renata Foss takes it around. She tries to beat Schroeder short side. Renata Foss activating a lot here throughout this game.
Brooke Hobson sends it back off the stick now of Fast. She gets nearly caught up on Connors, again in the neutral zone. Flying in is Leslie Flanagan. Looks to tee it up.
And you can see that she's in on the forecheck. And conversely, New York in their first shift, it was Ella Shelton in on the hunt. So it doesn't matter whether you're a defender or forward. If you can be first on the puck for possession, you take it.
Now the chase goes back the other way. Rock to Woods. That one actually stopped by Hannah Miller. Definitely felt that one. Malte to Howard. Malte setting up in front. Ooh, bounces off of Schroeder. Gets a piece off her glove. Back behind the net again. Brittany Howard getting crowded by Olivia Zafudo. Right in front, Malte. The closeness just rebounds back. Toronto keeping it in check. Flanagan chips it up high. Rock settles it down, looks for Woods' far side. Olivia Knowles dislodges Malte. Again, off the bodies, keeps it right on the far side. Allie Monroe looks to backhand it. We'll send it far side instead. Shelton looking for a ride right in front of the net this time. Jill Saulnier will clear it out. But New York putting on the speed, going the other way. Now Saulnier has room right in front of Campbell. Big stop there, just off her pad, kicks it away. Again, Campbell relatively untested in the second period.
And that starts with a quick exit pass. And it's all about transition. You got to get moving right away before any of your opponent can get set. And that's exactly what happens, leads to that chance.
Now Fast settles it back to LaRock. Turnbull chips it down, rims it around.
We're seeing a lot of pucks dumped in, right? Because the D are doing a good job of holding the blue line, standing up.
Oh, but here comes Carpenter, and she's pretty much all alone. She gets it, marked down! New York takes the lead 2-0 over Toronto, and the home crowd pretty quiet, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've been silenced. I mean, it was all Toronto in the second period, but when you have the likes of Alex Carpenter who's able to get this puck, and Schroeder's gonna play it up the wall, and you can just see it getting by Renata Foss. Little chip play right there to Alex Carpenter, and I mean, she recognizes that she's got that space. She forces Campbell to go down. She is a gifted goal scorer. You can see how she loads that left leg, and then, oh man, that is top shelf. I mean, she is a goal scorer. Leads the rivalry series right now with 3 goals in 4 games. Just, she knows how to get it done.
So Alex Carpenter gets her first goal of the PWHL after her first assist on that Ella Shelton goal in the first. And so Toronto hungrier than ever now. As New York was able to get on top, it's now 2-0. And Carpenter, Howie Draper telling me yesterday, the thing about Carpenter is she wants to win every single battle. Doesn't matter where on the ice, when in the game. And in that instance, he was able to get it by Campbell. Right in front now is Jaguar. She's also been chipping away at it, getting some good scoring opportunities, or at least being close by. Bourbonnais looking for Shelton, now back around Rock. He's looking to send it back. Jaguar's out on the ice as well, along with Woods. Again, Woods has been able to get it by Kristen, at least in the preseason, 3 times. Toronto with that strong second period, but unable to find Twine. Now, Caitlin Willoughby, University of Saskatchewan alum, gets caught up, and they go to the other great team. Emma Malte, though, takes it away. She's going to skate in.
Emma Malte's been around it, Daniela. She's been all around it.
And again, that one teed up. Could have been Howard to Fast. Now, back in the near side corner, Bourbonnais will rim it around. Poulin LaBelle can't get her touch on it until the neutral zone. Howard. These big passes cross ice.
Well, Howard presented that option. She actually moved completely the width of the ice to be able to get that pass.
In New York now, Jade Downey-Landry looking for the pass to Saulnier, and she scores! Welcome to New York. Jill Saulnier adds another, making it 3-0.
Well, this is a team that can certainly snipe, and we're seeing it in multiple different ways. And again, just along the boards, it gets popped to the middle, but a quick little play just to a space, a little touch-up. And now you've got the presence of mind to know exactly where you are on the ice, drawing the stick. And Landry does a great job here. Look at this little look-off. And then she makes that gift of a pass to Jill Saulnier, who's driving the back post, and that's the key there. She knows she's gotten away from her check, so she drives the off post, recognizing that Campbell has to hold the near post because of where the puck is. Beautiful play.
3 different goal scorers for New York in these 3 opening goals of the PWHL. Toronto looking to get their first franchise in net. A big effort here for the road team. Of course, stacked with some local talent it is, but Sarah Nurse can find an opportunity. She's got a chase, and Shelton will beat her to it. Nurse getting tripped up there.
And you're seeing a lot of these athletes and the skill that they have, just their deception. I mean, Jade Down-Landry on that goal to make that play, the original one, and then to make that gift of a pass. The reason why she had 23 points in 24 games with the Montreal Force last season of the PHF.
Rebecca Leslie, hoping to breathe, finds Comfer this time, near side. Pestered by Shelton. Chips it off, still gets a shot on Schroeder. Schroeder holding it down, facing that onslaught of shots in the second period. A little bit more even good. Fast now. See some patience, keeps it away. Works below the goal line. This time shoots in front, and Comfer was just ready for it. Connors now through traffic this time. Well, all of Toronto's home games sold out for this inaugural season. With plenty of tickets as well for other venues, and just keep your eyes out there. Hot ticket in town now, right in front of chance for Malte, defeated through. Miller with some speed, big shot, LaRock, fans on it, wobbles out instead.
Well, Toronto is almost sitting back in a 1-4. 4 players almost staggered across the blue line, and Malte pounced on that loose puck.
That energy we were talking about earlier. But New York able to find answers every time, and now a big chance here. Teeing it up, Norcross catches the body of LaRock instead.
LaRock doing what she does, taking away the dot.
Vespa feeds it, LaBelle up high. Oh, Campbell helped out by Hannah Miller. She's caught out of positions. Afudo keeping it away from Howard, keeps it on side as well. Vespa working it through to LaBelle Bourbonnais. They'll take those long shots. Bourbonnais right in front, weaving in and again, and goal number 4 for New York. He's gonna keep adding to the tally.
Well, you can see that Campbell has been under siege, and Vespa is gonna be the benefactor. She's gonna get this goal, and keep in mind, Campbell, off of this shot, the original shot by LaBelle, does not have her stick. She loses her stick, so it remains net front. It kind of gets in the way here, but the presence of mind, listen, when you have a goaltender that does not have their stick, you can anticipate and find a way to work your way low against her, and so You can just see Toronto kind of sitting around watching, and she does a great job of corralling that puck off of the stick. As you can see, Jamie Bourbonnais, an active defender who is coming down to pick up the puck off of the stick.
And so New York establishing dominance in this game. Carpenter now. She's just got to get by. That time Campbell confident in net. Turns it away. The play stays on in the Toronto zone, and Carpenter will dig it out far side. We'll bat it back and forth. Shelton again. Just rims it over to Carpenter. Baker. That one stopped by Knowles. Can't see the puck pop up high. Peyton Levis. Not quite wrapping it around, just taking it near along the wall. They've been using it. Giguère getting in close. What a stop that time by Ali Monroe. Fahlman sends it over. Back behind the net, Abby Rock. She can't quite get that shot off again. Giguère. Setting it up for Rock, far side this time. Woods calling for it too. Rock. And there will be a penalty being assessed against Toronto, and this is a big power play opportunity for New York to just continue that dominance. An interference call gives New York the player advantage at a time when they've just been adding to their tally. 3 goals in this third period, all from different goal scorers. Toronto knows that it'll need to score by committee, but they just want to get that first on the board. Right now, Shelton sends it to Rock. This is their power play unit, second time on the ice tonight. Big shot by Bourbonnais, bounced off by Campbell. Chance to regroup here. Shelton over to Rock once again. Disruptive Turnbull to get her stick on it. Nurse out there too. That's a big one. Stopped off the stick of Rougeau, getting down low. Through traffic. Long lane down. Now Nurse. In her feet. Turnbull will take it this time. And to dump it.
Electing to throw pucks to the net. I like Alex Carpenter because she's got great hand-eye coordination. She's smart, net front, and that shot misses. She's the first to retrieve the puck, which had some sustained pressure down in the offensive zone.
Giguère with a pass backwards. So Bourbonnais gets bumped by Emma Malte, who's taking it in on her own here and get physical. Crowd reacting to that. Toronto short-handed. Again, a short-handed goal in a PWHL game will free her penalized player from the penalty box.
Well, it's pretty interesting. You call an interference penalty and then you don't call that, but at the end of the day, I mean, I like the physicality, but there is no contact. You can certainly see that tempers are a-flaring a little bit. This is just going to happen along the boards. Emma Malte up against Jamie Bourbonnais, who turns and gets clipped. And again, another one just trying to physically engage on their checks. Jamie Bourbonnais looks to be okay.
Again, it's a New York power play. They have the advantage.
I'm going to be interested to see when they go back to camp for a rivalry series what it's like. Bourbonnais, of course, Malte. Teammates with the national team at the moment.
Teammates until you put on your PWHL uniforms.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you're playing against at that point.
And the puck is loose up high and into the crowd there. Now Taylor Baker catches up to the puck. We're back to even strength. Kayla Vespa giving chase in the New York zone. They'd left to lock this in for Schroeder, who's been playing exceptionally for New York. Olivia Knowles in blue. Open a feed to Spooner. But out comes LaBelle.
And that's a nice little bump play to get out. And often you have to use the middle of the ice to be able to get out like that. Like that play, 2-3 feet, and get going.
Down on the far side, Leslie. Now Zafudo.
Now you see that Jamie Bourbonnais steps up on Sarah Nurse. Sarah Nurse just had to angle herself a little bit.
Here comes Spooner, getting in close, tries to feed it through. A penalty, though, will be assessed for that play. A hooking call. of the action here in the PWHL is Toronto fiercely defending their zone. Campbell has let in 4 off of 25 shots. Schroeder, meanwhile, with 26 saves so far.
Well, they certainly need to capitalize on this power play. You know, it's an opportune time to try and create some momentum. They need to be opportunistic. They've certainly had chances.
And Jessie Comfer, confident in her stride to come through. We'll have another penalty, another hooking call at that.
It's going to be Jillian Saulnier, and Comfer just has a stride on her, and she's going to reach in. I'm not sure about that call. You're down a player at the time, and there's been a lot that's been let go. It's just a little bit of a hook, but it does get underneath the hands, and that's what dislodges the puck. So nonetheless, Saulnier is going to go to the box. A 5-on-3 opportunity here that Toronto absolutely has to take advantage of.
Big chance for Toronto. Turnbull going to take the draw here in the offensive zone. Fast. Bringing up Spooners there in front of the net too. Connors to Nurse. Nurse shoots high this time off the glass. Connors to Nurse. Tees it up. They're switching places. Now Fast. Quick little speed change. Quick touches. Turnbull. Connors now. Nurse. She shoots. Shelton blocks that easily. In front, Nurse back to Connors. And in front, oh, Spooner. Just off her sticking up high this time. Connors, Nurse. Tees it up, shoots. Body block again, that time by Brooke Hobson.
And watching Natalie Spooner net front, this is the best hockey she's played. Of course, a hiatus to have her son, Rory. But she's got some jump to her step and really like her positioning net front.
I mean, she was back in practice a month postpartum. I mean, Natalie Spooner just loves this game. Happy to be back playing in Toronto, close to home. But right now, final seconds ticking down on that Jesse Eldridge penalty, so it'll be 5-on-4. Still advantage Toronto for about 42 seconds. And here comes Spooner. Sliding in, looks for room.
I knew she was gonna do that. That's her signature.
Behind the net, Comfer. Looking for some help. Flanagan now near the point. And the Malte also buzzing near the net. Comfer again. Plenty of pressure from New York. Bourbonnais and Vespa. Flanagan. Looks for room. Malte. Big shot by LaRock, and it's a little high and wide. Out again, LaRock tees it up right in front of the net. Schroeder still. Toronto, though, in the offensive zone, trying to build that pressure. Rougeau can't keep it in from the blue line, so skim down or not a fast. There to collect it. Green Schroeder, 6th round pick in the PWHL draft.
Sometimes you got to move that puck a little bit quicker, or you got to be able to carry it in the distance, because now everyone's standing still at the blue line, but Natafasa is known for her wheels and her controlled entries.
And now Miller in blue. They get intercepted by LaBelle, looks for Woods. Woods has room. Campbell's unsure, might have been an icing, but instead play on Flanagan, up to Howard. That feed disrupted by Brooke Hobson from New York. It's incredible to just know that they'll be playing consistent hockey, right? That's what this is all about, yeah. Consistently putting in that work. Johanna Fellman chips it up, finds Abby Rock just behind the net. Malte gets her stick on it. Giguère, so quick, sneaks in. Now Bourbonnais from the line. Woods, underfoot Fellman. That gets chipped up by Brittany Howard. She's got space. She's driving in close. Just a bit of a wide shot that time. Her teammates got her, though. Keeps it in and onside. Now getting in close again. Howard with a shot off the body. That time Monroe down deep. Weaving back. Johanna Fellman delivering that contact. Olivia Knowles sends it up to Spooner. Spooner with a big shot. Oh, off the calf that time of Bourbonnais.
Well, she had Sarah Nurse planted right in front, but Fallman alongside Nurse. Of course, Fallman, a storied career and long one with Team Sweden.
Allie Monroe feeling that pressure from behind by Downey Landry, already with an assist in this game. Plenty of first marked for New York. Saulnier driving close, and that one perfect in the glove. Back to this moment in this opening game in Toronto. Team in blue still looking to get on the board. Well, New York digging out from their goal line. Rougeau sweeps in with a sharp angle. Leslie trying to battle for it off the glass. Flanagan giving chase. And that'll be a nice icing call that time. New York just defending their zone down deep. Saulnier chips it up. LaRock, though, hands it back down. Wants to put it in play. And now a chance for Kogan.
And you saw Renata Foss coming down the middle of the ice, presenting her stick as well, just like a tripod, looking to redirect the puck. If it would come her way, she's been real active for Toronto on the back end.
And LaRock chips it down. Howard. Final minute of play. Toronto looking for that first goal. Emma Malte over to Flanagan, putting on the speed. Malte carries it up near side. Lays the crowd loves that. The energy here. Olivia Zafudo, certainly not one to take those bumps lightly. Now Howard. She's got her stick on it. Malte's right in front of the net. Final 30 here. Monroe keeps it in. New York dislodges the puck this time. Hannah Miller. Flanagan to Howard. Howard tees it up, shoots high. Schroeder sees it all the way, sails right into the net. Toronto finds himself shooting through traffic. LaRock hoping to connect. Comfer out on the ice with 1.5 seconds left. We have a stoppage.
And players who stayed in the game, the Brianne Jenners of the world, and some athletes that may have considered retirement, saying, I'm staying for this. I am staying for this moment.
And that includes this moment as well. The very first PWHL regular season winner, New York. New York gets the first goal in the Professional Women's League off the stick of Ella Shelton. And that will do it.